When Christian Fellowship School started in 1981, the group of people that were the founders had their lives radically changed by Jesus Christ. And it became apparent that the values, the systems, the goals that were pervasive in the world are very different in the kingdom of God.
You know, when I came, I had been teaching in the public school for a couple of years, and I felt like God was calling me here. I don't know if I could articulate then why, but I've just always been drawn to worldview, to helping students develop their worldview, and I always felt like the rest of the world will always get one side of the story, and I wanted them to get a different side of the story. And so I kind of came, wanting to prepare them for life from a biblical standpoint.
It just made sense to educate our children with God in the center of things, to have a biblical worldview, to understand that success isn't measured necessarily by the achievements that the world would consider success, but rather success has to do with coming into the gifting, the calling, the purposes of God for one's life that is honoring to the Lord.
When we began our search for a school, what was most important to us was size. We wanted our kids to feel a part of a community and not just feel like a number. As time went on, once we came to Christian Fellowship and Emory was here for several years, we really began to see the value of a Christian-based education and the importance of every part of their day coming from a biblical perspective.
Christian Fellowship School is designed to serve Christian families. We have a curriculum that integrates the Bible in every subject area, taught by Christian teachers who understand that their primary role is to love students, to help them to see God within the subject that they're teaching, and to also learn how to love one another as they go about the school day.
And I think that we've been very successful at preparing people, and I can tell you, we love the students. I think when God calls you to do something, He equips you to do it. I'm convinced that God asked me to come here, and that every year He keeps me here, and He has always given me a love for the students. I enjoy them, and I don't have to fake it. I would fake it because I love them, but I don't have to. And on staff, we guys have a whole institution with that sort of mentality. So I think that's why they've been very successful.
One of the great impacts we've seen in all three of our children is from the rigorous academics that we find here at Christian Fellowship School. We feel like the curriculum is challenging, but not too challenging. It really presses them to be their best, and teachers do a really nice job of walking alongside them on that path.
We are a college preparatory school, and so most of our students will be going to college. However, we understand not all of them will, and so we're also wanting them to be well equipped to serve in whatever vocation God would have for them. But our students do very well academically. Every year we have students who receive exceptional scholarships to the colleges of their choice, and they go on and pursue terrific careers that they find life fulfilling.
I want to help them, as much as I can control with the way I set up the curriculum. I want to help them walk through those issues with me, in our environment, as opposed to being blindsided at college. So I try to set up the class where we have a lot of discussion on issues that I know that they're going to face, or just things that I know that they're interested in, that they're curious about. I'm always surprised by the quality of thought and the progress that we can make as far as the students figuring out what they believe on different issues.
It's been enjoyable to see the different careers and different paths that God has taken our alumni. They serve in our community and our country and around the world as lawyers and doctors and other medical professionals, as engineers, as accountants, as artists and designers, as architects, and even in ministry. It's been fun to see some in particular. Jason Smart, one of our alums, is currently doing motion graphics for Fox Studio. Another one of our alums, Michael Ingram, is currently in Germany, where he is conducting orchestra there, as well as other theater productions. And then there's our alum, Maddie Goodman, is in China, where she was inspired to be a part of the Chinese culture and serve there when she was a fifth grader here at Christian Fellowship School, when she was doing a Nation Notebook project.
Hello, my name is Maddie Goodman, and I live in Zibo, Shandong, China, where I teach English at Shandong University of Science and Technology. I am an alumni of Christian Fellowship School, and I was here at CFS where my fascination with China first began. In 6th grade, we had to choose one country and research it all for a whole semester, and I chose China. From then on, God opened the doors to this beautiful, complex culture that I have come to greatly admire and appreciate for many reasons. So my time at CFS not only prepared me academically for college, but also challenged my faith to follow God's calling on my life. So I greatly appreciate the academic and spiritual foundations that were built into my life during my time at CFS. And these foundations continue to help guide me while I'm living here in China.
I think what makes the Christian Fellowship unique is that not only does it have strong academics, not only is it a secure, safe environment, but mainly we are equipping our students to both know and serve God in the world He has made. This is not a place where one comes to escape the world. It's a place where one comes to be prepared to be sent out to the world.